Hi friends! Sorry I haven't been able to do a video in a while because my father hasn't been leaving the house, but today he's gone, so I wanted to make a video. I don't know if I'll do the weekly reading as a video. I'll try and see if he's out long enough I could do that one later, but this one's going to be a little different. This one I just felt this on my heart and I've been needing to do this for a while, so I finally have the chance, so I want to do it. And you're just gonna have to forgive me if I get a little emotional about it, because I'm very passionate about this topic and it seemed to come up a lot recently, so I really feel that I need to do this. This kind of goes in line with I want to do a series of videos on like codependency and emotional abuse and learning how to love ourselves again and self-forgiveness, and kind of share my personal story in the hopes of helping others to heal and to inspire others. So today I want to talk about self-love and self-forgiveness, and I want you to know that if I can, you can. That's my theme. I'm even actually trying to write a book about that theme, and I want to talk about negative thinking. I just want you to know that if I'm able to face my demons and begin my healing journey, then so can you. And that's all I want, is to help inspire you to take your life back and to love yourself again, and to know that you are worthy of love. And I don't care how many mistakes you've had. No one is a worse judge on you than yourself. You are the one judging yourself. Others are entitled to their opinions. Who cares? Let that go. But I've always said in my life, you know, the mistakes I've made, no one could possibly call me worse names than I've already called myself. And you gotta stop that. That is enough of that, because that is not going to do anybody any good. You are not helping yourself by holding on to the past and the fear and the guilt and the shame and the blame. You have got to let that go, my friends. One example, I've been to 7 schools after high school, 7 secondary educations, universities, whatever you want to call them, from my hometown in New York to online schools. I even went to beauty school, and yes, I dropped out. I am actually a beauty school dropout. So if you haven't finished your degree yet, or you're thinking about going back to school, whatever it is, do not get down on yourself, my friends, because I've been to 7 schools. And just recently, I went to night school for 7 years, and I am 3 classes away from having my bachelor's degree, and I got stopped financially. Whatever you want to call it, got screwed over, got dealt a shitty hand. I now cannot pay back my school loans. I'm in default on my school loans, and I can't come up with the money to finish the last 3 classes. And this is something that really bothered me, because my parents and their parents were big on the whole, you have to finish a degree or you're worthless. We don't care if you go to school or what you go for, but you finish something. And I have struggled like feeling like a loser my whole life because I haven't finished a degree. But you have got to let that go, because your degree, your position, I don't care if you have a master's or you're a PhD or you didn't even get your GED. That is not what defines you. And see, here I go getting I have inspirations like Dr. Wayne Dyer. God rest his soul. He's an amazing inspiration, and if you have not read his books or watched his videos, but the story of how he wrote Your Erroneous Zones, that was one of his first books. He was a professor of psychology at St. John's University in New York City. Very highly regarded. People loved him. Fantastic reputation he had. He was offered tenure. I had to even like research what that means. That's like the highest of honors. You're like guaranteed a permanent position for life as a teacher. You cannot be fired ever unless, you know, you do serious gross misconduct or something like that. But you have all kinds of perks. It's an arduous process just to get tenure or get offered tenure. It's like this huge thing in academia. And he, on the night that he was supposed to go to the ceremony in New York City to be awarded and to have tenure, he actually called the woman, I don't remember the whole story exactly, and told her, no, I don't want it. He sat in his car or a hotel room, I don't remember which it is, for 2 weeks and wrote that book, because he felt the calling, and he just gave up tenure and his position and everything to write the book. And that book has changed people's lives. Do you know that has sold 35 million copies? So could you imagine if he never did that? And he just inspired me, because I don't think he sat around forever feeling like a loser, because he could have had tenure and he decided not to, but he certainly found his peace with it, and he knew that he was meant to do something else. Another great inspiration for me is Keanu Reeves. I love him. In a parallel universe, he is my husband, but I love him. He's another awakened soul, inspires others, and I love it because his story, and I hope he doesn't take it the wrong way if he ever hears this, but he didn't even finish high school. He has moved all over the place and, got into his acting career, and I'm pretty sure he's faced that and is not sitting around feeling like a loser because he doesn't even have a high school diploma. He's a beautiful person, inspiring others through his art, and, anyone would consider him successful. So my whole point is that your degree does not define you. I don't care. It doesn't matter if you finish school or not. It doesn't matter if you have the best job in the world or not. That is not you. You are a human soul. You are a eternal soul having a human experience. And in truth, we are all just consciousness experiencing itself. Another actor I love, Jim Carrey, who is very much awake and spreading this message that you are just consciousness experiencing itself. Your clothes, your name, your hair, this is not who you are. The true essence of you is just love and light. And it is time to start accepting yourself and loving yourself for who you are. I don't care if you've slept with one person or 100 people. I don't care if you've had one job or 100 jobs. I don't care if you've effed up a million times. Guess what? We've all effed up. I love you for your blonde hair, your red hair, for your glasses, for your freckles. I love you if you're 150 pounds or if you're 250 pounds. I don't care if you're 5'2" or 6'2". I love you exactly as you are. You are a perfect, beautiful person and an extension of the universe. And it is time to start loving yourself for who you are as you are. You did the best you could at the time. We all did. We all make mistakes. That's how you learn and that's how you grow. It is time to let that shit go. I also like how Keanu Reeves said, somebody in an interview asked him about facing your demons, and he said, yeah, but they usually win, which is kind of funny. And yeah, in my past, mine usually won too, but you know what? You keep facing them until they don't anymore. Until you can tell those bastards, you know what? I'm not believing your crap anymore. I have gone through the dark, and you learn how to transform it into the light. You tell those bastards, I'm not listening to your shit anymore. Oh, excuse me, as here goes my nose. I am not worthless. I am not a piece of crap. Yes, I have made mistakes. Yes, I have been used and abused. I've been the cheater and the cheaty. I have been emotionally abused, sexually abused, mentally abused. I have been beat down. I have been through hell and back. And I am still here. You are still here. And you have fought. And that means you have won. And you can transform the dark to the light. And maybe what you went through is the very thing that is going to help someone else. And I wanted to share that with you because that is part of what has helped me through my journey. If everything that I have gone through, millions of jobs, plenty of boyfriends, many different schools, there are a lot of things I'm not proud of. But I am not worthless. I am not a bad person. And if I can face this and get through this, then so can you. You are worthy of love. You are beautiful and smart and perfect just as you are. And what you have been through can be the very thing that can inspire or help someone else. And that is why I'm doing this. All I want is to help inspire someone else and to help you find the love within yourself and to love yourself again. It is time to take back your power and take back your life. to know that you deserve to live the life of your dreams. Stop the shit. Let it go. You are good enough. You are worthy. You are beautiful just the way you are. And it's time to take your life back, my friends. Trust me, if I can, you can. I was the queen of negative thinking, of poor me, life has dealt me a shitty hand, all I have is bad luck. I have been through depression, self-harm, a couple half attempts at suicide. From 7th to 12th grade, I spent on crutches my whole high school career. I used to want to do gymnastics and dancing. I did for a few years, and then everything just started dislocating. My ankles, my knees. I got 2 screws in this knee right here still. I was bullied at school because of it, and went home to a very toxic mother, stepfather, and sister. My own mother took my own child away from me when she was just barely 2 years old. That's another story for another time. I have been through hell and back 3 times or more in my life, but I'm still here, and so are you. And if I have fought through the dark to come to the light and to use it to help others, so can you. So be the lotus, my friends. Rise from the mud and bloom from the darkness. You are a beautiful expression of the universe. You are love and you are light, and you are worthy to live the life of your dreams. Namaste and blessed be, my friends.